Hi, this is Shashidhar Empaty, employee of Cherry Road Services India Private Limited. This is my demo on Capstone project for DocuSign eSignature Implementation Consultant Certification Program. So we will go through the requirements briefly first. Close enough accounting. CEA wants to streamline the joint application process. CEA credit representative should be able to generate an envelope containing a joint credit application in the eSignature application using a DocuSign template. When a prospect calls into one of the CEA call center, CEA representative will collect the name and email address of the applicant and the co-applicant. One of the requirements each applicant must be authenticated using a different authentication method. And we have few, just not going to every requirement, just briefly. The recipient must enter the phone number in this is the format. SSN and annual income must be visible to CA credit assessor on information and asset statement documents. Applicants must select and attach exactly two forms of identifications. E-signature account and outbound email should be branded with CEO logo and color. Recipient names must be included in email subject and body. Completed documents cannot have any blank fields. These are the few of the requirements in for our capstone projects. So I'm logging into DocuSign e-signature as an admin. After logging into appdemo.docusign.com. So first we are going to do some changes in the settings for this demo for the capstone projects. Let's go for the settings first. First we are going to for signing and sending here. The left you can see the overview. The left signing and sending. We're going to sending settings first. We have different settings here. So enable formula field, enable conditional fields, enable signer attachment. Have enabled this enable sign attachment field and have enabled append attachments to the document with the attachment field. This is nothing but signer will be attaching one document for the field. And in here you have document visibility. We are selecting must sign to view unless sender. Signer can see only by selecting this. Signer can only see only documents in which they want to provide the information. We're coming down, so we have automatically replicate information in fields with same data label. I'm selecting all documents in the envelope. Nothing but when we have repeating fields such as email or names repeating in the document. So the end user or the signee or the recipient will not be entering again and again this for avoiding the for avoiding redundancy. So just nothing, not redundancy, nothing but just when you select this, nothing but the fewer fields will be repeating, so the repeating field will be populated automatically. When you come down, we have document sources. The document sources we have Box, Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. But I am using a OneDrive for this capstone project demo. So have checked OneDrive. I'm using the OneDrive here. I'll show you how to configure OneDrive. This OneDrive normally it's a shared drive, and once envelope is completed, all the documents will be published to the shared drive. And then CU comes certification of completion. I think COC comes certification of completion one or we has called. So it will be saved on the drive. So if you want to configure the OneDrive or any Dropbox or Google Drive or Box, just go in the integrations. We have Connect. Click on the Connect. So I have already configured my OneDrive here. So it is an active status. Just click on the OneDrive. It's an active connection. I have given the name as OneDrive. I have enabled log, require acknowledgement, include certification of completion. Now we got COC. envelope voided reason. And this main thing is you have to browse a folder, and we have to browse a folder here. You see, I'm browsing just in my shared drive or OneDrive. I have closed enough accounting folder, so I'm selecting here. You see my OneDrive. This is my OneDrive, and I have a folder called close enough accounting CEA. So I am using this folder, all this OneDrive and cloud. So all the documents will be stored here. All the documents will be published onto that folder. It is cloud based. In associated users, I'm using all users. Later we'll go for the branding. The left, if you go to account, you have brands here. We have two different logos provided by the for Capstone project demo. So we are using the same two logos. If you see, we have sending an email logo. If you want to edit the theme, you can edit your theme, and have done the background color in the sending logo and see and email logo. And if you want to preview, if you see this email, the color has been changed. As by default, the DocuSign has a blue color, so I have changed it to some different color. So if a home the home screen, if you see, in the blue color, but have changed it. So if you want to do any changes, you can do it here. You see sign, click on edit. I have given the branding name here, brand name, company name, everything here, and the logo, signing logo, and the email logo here. This is what the logo branding is nothing but a logo, company logo. We are showing our brand, and then later we are going to for users and groups. See a user group in the left. We go users. We have different users here. Currently I have logged in as admin. I am a DS admin permission profile. I have CA credit assessor, CA credit representative, legal department. Legal department have DS viewer. It's nothing but it's only he who is going to view. Credit representative is going to send the documents, and you have credit assessor sender. So these are all the users I have created, and have created a group called CA group. It has 4 users in it. See, there are 4 users assigned to this group. And apart from it, okay, I'm done from the settings side. Okay, I'm done with the settings. I'm going to the templates now. I'm going to build a template. So how, if you want to create a new template, you can go new, create template, upload template, create a power form. Templates are nothing but can use them in the envelopes, and we can send to across different peoples. So across the organization, I have created template already. This is what I have create application. Click on edit. This is how it's a template name I have given as joint create application. I have given a description. In this template, I have 3 documents. I have uploaded these 3 documents: joint credit application, identification and asset statement of applicant, and identification asset statement for the co-applicant. These are the 3 peers we are going to upload here from a local machine or a cloud, or from cloud. So after that, we are going to add recipients. You see, applicant, one of the role as applicant, and other is needs to sign. We have co-applicant, it's a needs to sign. But if for applicant, we are, as per the requirement, we need a authentication method. So we are using authentication method as SMS. So this is mobile number, and we are going to give a mobile number. SMS is sent, a code has will be sending in to a mobile number. By using that code, the recipient can access that envelope. You see that we have second role is nothing but we have co-applicant and has access code as a for authentication. So where we are going as authentication for as access code, and the second in this the other role is create SSR, and we are giving a CA create SSR, and we are going to give the email address here. And the four, the legal department. Have the number three is legal department, and we are giving the name as legal department and the email address. In the advanced setting, we are getting do not allow sender to edit a recipient or do not allow sender to delete the recipient. We are going to here. In the advanced setting also, we are going to give do not allow senders to edit recipient, do not allow senders to delete the recipient. And if you come down, this message to all recipients. We are using custom email language for each recipient because as per the requirement, email subject should be having the applicant. Email subject should have containing the applicant user, applicant name in the subject, and applicant name in the body. When coming to the co-applicant, we have the same thing. The co-applicant name should be in the subject as well as in the body. The credit assessor, it's a common in the subject is a combination of applicant name and co-applicant. We are going to show applicant name and co-applicant. For legal department, also we are going to show applicant name and the co-applicant the subject. This is how we are going to do for the recipient's messages and also the I'm adding the recipients here. We have advanced options. We are going to advanced options here. We have few options here. You see, come down. Don't allow sender to edit or remove recipients. Do not allow senders to edit the subject, email, or private messages. Do not allow sender to edit the brand. So this is what we have. Check this. The advanced option. Okay, I'm done with this. Then we are going to click on the next. Have missed anything? In the signing order, if you see the signing, I am setting a signing order here, 1 and 1, because we don't have any signing order for applicant and roll up and co-applicant, so we are giving, they can sign in any order. If we come to Kate Assessor, his signing order is 2, so the next is going to sign the, once applicant and co-applicant signs the documents, the Kate Assessor will be signing the document. The last is the document going to the legal department. Legal department will be receiving a copy. As if you see in the credit assessor needs to sign, co-applicant needs to sign, applicant needs to sign, but the legal advisor only receives a copy. Okay, I'm done with the here. Then we are going to click on next. This is joint credit application. It has applicant information and co-applicant information, and have identification asset statement of applicant and identification and asset statement of co-applicant. If you see here, if it's yellow, blue, and purple color is applicant, co-applicant. The applicant field will be highlighted in the yellow and co-applicant in the blue, and CA credit asset in violet. If you see in this joint credit application, we are using different fields. We are going to use standard fields as well as custom fields. Standard fields are nothing but which are given by the DocuSign, like signature, initial, date, sign, name, email, company, text, checkbox, Dropbox, reader buttons, payment, and different and attachments. So if you see the full name is nothing but it's a standard field. We are going to use a standard field here. If you have a phone number, we are going to create a custom field for the phone number. You see phone number. I have created custom field here, and we have the format should be as in the requirement document. We have format should be in this way. So I have given the format here. The validation have a custom validation, a regex pattern here, and error message. Please enter phone number. If you are going to enter anything, you will get an error message here. For email, it's an standard field. And mailing address, we are using a text message here, text box here. And for billing address is nothing but when I have mailing address and billing or address are the same. So if I check here, if a mailing address and the mailing address are same, and I have to check here, no need to enter anything. If you see, if billing address and mailing address different, so the text box will be appeared here. If you see, have a validation here, the checkbox. It's a checkbox group. You see conditional logic. If field unchecked, show this text box. If I uncheck this new text box will be appeared. If I check this no need to enter because billing address and the mailing address are the same. This is the conditional logic. If this field is unchecked, show me the text box. And SSN and annual income. If you are applicant SSN and SSN and here, we first go for SSN. SSN is nothing but social security number. The requirement is that when, because it's the only same document, so applicant and co-applicant. So applicant should know these, see the co-applicant SSN and in annual income, and co-applicant should not be see the SSN and annual income of the applicant. So what I have done here, you see, I click on SSN. If you see required field, it's a required field. So SSN validation. Yeah, if you see SSN, I have gonna hide text this with asterisk. So it will be hiding. The co-applicant will not be able to see the SSN. The same thing applies to the annual income. If you see hide text with asterisk, so the co-applicant will not be able to see the annual income. Signature and date sign. These are all the standard fields I'm using as per the DocuSign. And the same thing, the co-applicant form. If you see the co-applicant, have full name, the phone number the same thing. We are going to custom validation, the same regex pattern here, and please enter the phone number. The email, we are going to use the same standard field. For text and annual income, we are going to use the same as above. So if SSN is here, you see it's a required field and it's a co-applicant field, and we are hiding the text with asterisks. The same thing for annual income also, we are hiding the text with asterisks. This is what we are going to, because applicant should not see the SSN and annual income of co-applicant. Same vice versa. So that's the reason what we are going to do here. When you come down, this is a CEA signature. This is a purple color. You see, this is signature of CEA, Credit Assessor. When you come down, it is an identification and access statement document. So we have, this is for applicant, and have dragged and drop is a full name, the same phone number, email, text, and annual field. If we see SSN, you see this is, we are not going to hide this because this will be seen by the credit assessor. So this will not be as per the requirement. This will be not seen to the co-applicant. So that's the reason we are not hiding anything here. Say annual income, we are not hiding with the asterisks. If we see here, select attachment. So we are going to use a checkbox here, checkbox group, because they are going to attach two forms of identification, driving license, passport, or anything. So that's I have dragged and dropped two attachment fields here. Next validation, you have select exactly two. So validation we are selecting here. When you come down as a description, these are two are mandatory fields. These are text fields. These are all the text fields, but these are not mandatory. So it is not. We are going to the applicant will be giving the asset information here, then the value here, $1,000 or $2,000. So we are going to add. If you have addition, we are going to add this all these values here. If you see fx formula, we have created a formula because we are going to add 1 2 3 100 that show 500. So value 1 to this value 3, value 4, value 4, value 5. So if you see here, I've given label as value 1, it's a value 2, value 3, value 4, value 5. So this is how we are going to add this. This is a formula here. We are adding value 1 plus value 2 plus value 3 plus value 5. This is a formula here. And when you come down, we have signature. This is a standard field. Date sign is a standard field. When you come down for identification, is a statement for co-applicant. Has a full name, phone number, same with the same validations. Email, it's a standard field. SSN and annual income, we are not going to hide here. So if you see, hide, we are not going to check this. Annual income also, we are not going to check this. The same thing, attach two documents. We have validation. We have validation has select at least two. And the same thing text box we have as a description and going to value here. Value 1, value 2, value 3, value. The same thing we are going to add and show here. You see for the effects, the formula. I said value 1 plus value 2, value 3, value 4. We are going to add here. We are 100 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. It will show 500 here. Adding all the document, all the asset value. Then we have a signature, date side, and this is the initials of the credit assessor. This is what we have in the these fields. What are the fields we are using in the application and core in the joint credit application. And, and next we are going to see the document settings here. You see document visibility. Applicant can see the joint credit application and identification statement of his. Co-applicant can able to see only the credit application and identification assistant of co-application. Co-applicant. Credit assistant keys all three documents, and legal department can see all these three documents. This is how we figure. Click on document settings and document visibilities. You can see everything here. Who can see what, which document, who can access which document, who can see. It's unchecked is we cannot access this. It's checked, we can only access the only checked one. If you see here, we can, and identification as a statement cannot be seen by the applicant here. If you see identification statement of co-applicant cannot be seen by the applicant. This is how we are going to see here. So how this co-applicant can only see joint application and his identification statement. Legal dependent has access to everything. Kate has access to everything. This is what the document visibility is. We have created this template as an admin. So we have to share this template with the call center agent or representative. So if you see, just see and close. You see here, share with users. I'm sharing with the credit assessor, a credit representative. Not I'm not sharing with the credit assessor. I'm sharing with credit representative or call center agent. He's going to send this envelope to different applicants and co-applicants. So I'm logging in as credit representative. So I have logged in as a client representative or a call center agent of close enough accounting. So if I go to templates, I'm not admin. I cannot see any settings and anything. I'm just an end user for sending the documents. As an end user, if I don't have any templates here, you see I shared with me. It's one template which is said I'm as a call center representative. I'm going to use this now, and I'm going to send this to different applicant and co-applicants. Click on use. Name I'm giving as Johnny. Applicant name as Johnny. In identification, I'm using SMS. I'm giving a phone number. And the co-applicants, if I would, this I'm logged in as database, I don't have any right to change anything here. I'm giving an yes, Jack. Co-applicant name as Jack. I'm giving email address. And code I'm giving as 1234. This code will be shared with the co-applicant. The data is then everything. We are not going to change anything here, and we are not going to change any email subject or anything. Everything will be the same. We are not going to do because as I'm logged in as a credit representative, I have only rights to enter the name of applicant and co-applicant and their identification, the phone numbers, and the recipient access code and the email address. This is what I have access. So I'm going to send this first. Just click sending this envelope. Successfully sent. So if we go to manage here, send, click on send. This is if you see join application, you have to waiting for others. So have sent have as a credit representative have sent these documents or template to all the users, applicant and co-applicant. So if we'll start with the applicant first. Yes, I got the as the applicant, I got a mail. If you see in the subject, it's my name Johnny. Hi Johnny. So in the body and the subject, my name is displaying. The applicant name is displaying here. So I'm going to review the documents. Uh, Authentication I'm using for Johnny as send SMS. So just click on send SMS. Waiting for the code. Yes, I got the code. 250. I'm going to confirm the code. As we don't have signing order for applicant and co-applicant, so thus I'm signing the first applicant and next co-applicant. And click on agree and continue. If you see, please enter the phone number. It's a validation here. Okay. In the email or mailing address, if you see it's address 1, I click as billing and mailing address are same. I click this option and this checkbox order. it will not display. If you uncheck here, it will be displayed text box, and if you check here, it's not be not display. And this is a number I have going to display 11111, and if you show this is we have shown that it will be in asterisks, and when you can have, and it will be in asterisks too. And I am going to sign this document as an applicant. You see, then everything is pre-populated here. The setting we have done the changes right to if you have multi with the same fields, so they are populated automatically. So you see here, and I'm going to check two driving license and passport. So I'm going to attach two forms for identification. Attach two forms. I said any two and attach two forms of identification. I'm selecting one of the file, upload a file. I'm just seeing a logo here. Open, done, upload, open, done. Yeah, it's done for us. I have attached the documents, and this is asset description and the value. So that's why I'm giving asset one is a mandatory. Yes, $100,000 or something. Let's say two. Let's say these are not they are optional. Thus I'm giving everything. Asset four, asset five. 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000. See, it's 15,000. And applicants I have to sign here. It's done. From my side, is everything is done. As an applicant, I am going to have filled everything, all the fields, which are the fields which are required, which are assigned to me. If you see I will, it's co-applicant because I'm not a co-applicant. I'm applicant. I'm see I can able to fill here, and identification access statement only one access applicant identification access statement is access to me, so that I can see only this document, and I have uploaded this documents, and I'm clicking on the finish. So, thanks. Okay, just from my, as an applicant, it's done. Everything is done, and now I'll be logging in as co-applicant. It's a Jack. His name is Jack. See, as per the requirement, the subject is a Jack, and here you can see the Jack in the email wording and reviewed document. We have authentication method for here to access this document. It's access code. I'm giving KWS has shared the access code with me, so I'm as a co-applicant. I'm entering this and click on validate. Yeah, I can able to access and continue. I agree and continue. You will see here if SSN and annual, I'm able to see the applicant SSN and annual income because I don't have it's a validation for that, so I will not see these fields. And for co-applicant, I'm going to fill my mobile number and SSN and income and sign it. Jack here. If you see, automatically this populated the phone number and SSN and annual income has been populated. I'm getting the mails. The sender is getting the mails. So I'm going to select these two form of identifications. I'm going to select required attachments. So I'm going to attach this file. See a logo. Done. And required attachment. Upload a file. Even open. So I'm selecting driving license and passport for attachment. So I have attached this. After attachment, it has been created. And asset description, I'm giving asset one as asset one, asset two, asset three, asset four, asset five, and we have thousand. These are all options. One is the memo. Top one is the mandatory. Okay. I'm going to sign this. It's done from my side. I'm going to, as a co-applicant, everything is done from my side. Signing is completed. I'm going to finish this. Sorry, I have not entered the total form. So, again, and finish. No thanks. So, two applicant and co-applicant has completed. In the signing, we don't have any signing order there, but after co-applicant and applicant is signed, it is going to the state representative. So I'm logging the state representative now. I got the state representative. You can see the Johnny and Jack in the subject as per the requirement. The high credit as I'm going to review the right now. I don't have any authentication here as a credit assessor. I'm going to review the documents and sign them. Just click on the continue. You see all the fields are already filled. I'm going to sign here. And I'm going to sign here. You see sign here. I have access to all the three documents because I am a credit assessor. I have access to joint credit application, which is identification as a statement of the applicant, and identification as a statement of the co-applicant. I can see here. You can see the annual income also of the applicant and also the co-applicant. I am done with it, and I am going to click on the finish button. You see, credit assessor reviewed. Click on finish. Last is the signing order is legal department. Legal department only get a copy. So you see the legal department does not have any things. You'll get a copy. If you want to view the document, you can view the documents here. You see all the documents will be there here. The legal department does not have any need to sign, just they are going to see the document, that's all. As per the I'm clicking on the close. It's all done. So uh, logged in as a trade representative, manage. Click on here. See, it's taking some time. Yeah, if you see, this is the envelope which was sent by the credit representatives is completed. So if you see, it's completed status, and these are all the doc as an access code and authentication type and signed and signed location, signed location, signed for the date and time of sign here. Recipients Johnny, Jack, status in the legal department, and this representative will be seeing the document here. You can see, you can open this document and you will be seeing document like this way. You're able to see all the documents on the right side. document and all attachments. If you see here, we have option come more here. More, we have the envelope history. Click on the history. That's all the details. Subject, envelope ID, enclosed documents, envelope recipients, status date, and the time zone of it's a computer time zone. If you see, it's registered, created, sent invitations, SMS, and the authentication passed by the applicant or Johnny, and it open the document and view the document and upload the attachment and signed, and then access code to the co-applicant, open, viewed, upload attachment. Up there two, I have uploaded two attachments, so it is two. Everything will be tracked here and signed, and opened by the credit assessor and viewed, signed, and printable copy to the legal department. Everything is completed here and viewed. So we can download the certificate and we can print the certificate. It has all the information, all the history, all the events what had happened in the process of delivering an envelope and viewing it, seeing and signing it. You see, you have other option here. You have form data. Form data is nothing but within the earlier you have seen the envelope history, but envelope form you can see the envelope form data. The person who is sending is the sender, or credit representative or call center agent can see the form data here. We see the phone number, the name, the annual income, SSN, annual income, and checkbox and check by asset file, and all the asset values, uh, everything value and everything. This is all the value. Normally, the email address, phone number, and annual income, logos, asset or asset value, all the values here. You can in the history you can see all the history, and you can see all the form data here. What applicant has failed, what co-applicant has failed, when normally, or the attachment for it. It has all the data. You can download it and you can print it. Now we are logging in as a admin now. Normally, we discussed about the publishing the document to the OneDrive. So if you go to the settings, the settings we're going to connect. We're going to connect, and we are going to publish the documents. You want to publish? I'm going to publish a document here and click on publish. And this document will publish to the OneDrive. It's taking time, it will take some time. Yeah, it's completed and the documents has been published to the shared drive. So if you go just 1 minute, just few seconds ago, it's a certification of completion. If you click on certification of completion, it has everything going normally, all the events, signer events, and it's copied to the legal department and signed by the credit assessor, signed by the applicant, co-applicant, and the timestamp and everything. This has certification of complete, nothing but it contains everything who was signed, mm, all the information you can see in the certification of completion. You can call it COC. Has copied. You have copied to the legal department. We have some disclosures here and everything. Okay, we are done with the certification of complete. So if we go, all the documents will be stored in the OneDrive. But from the go to reports, and we have published these documents to the OneDrive. It's done, and we are going to for reports. See, in the reports, you can see the overview, the dashboard. Like thing, there is 60 million kg of food has been saved using DocuSign. Water, carbon, we are it's environment friendly. So normally it's signing a document is a paperless. We are going paperless using a DocuSign. This is helping how it's helping the environment. And we have different graphs here. You have envelope status, how many envelopes have been completed, how many envelopes are voided. This is the graph showing in a graphical. If you see, 3 envelopes have been voided and completed 8 here. In completion rate, it's nothing but 72% of this completed from 11. So it is completed 8. So it's showing the completion percentage here. Envelope velocity. We have in one hour we have time to complete. We have completed 8 less than 5 envelope velocity, less than an hour. Time to complete is less than hour. And envelope volumes, how many envelopes have been sent in during the time. And we can select in 1 month or 12 months depending on the requirement. So I'm going to do 1 month. And then the graph has been changed. And we have different, going to create a custom reports. We can create a custom reports here. And we have envelope reports. If we go to envelope reports, we have 7. You can see here we can schedule it or you can view it month to date. If you can select month to date, or sorry, any filter here, or all dates, last week, day, 7 days. You can run the report here. This is how the report shows. And these are all the activities. You can edit the filters, any or sent or delivered or completed, as well as status, recipient name. We can filter with as recipient name. In column, edit column, we can add columns and remove columns here. If you are added, if you are not added, if you want to add these, you can add them. This is completed on, last activities sent on. This page they have multiple recipients, so we can run the report, and this is how we got it. You can save as, you can save this, you can download this, you can mail it. Any part from any missed? Okay, this is from reports. I have done with the reports and settings and templates and everything. I think I have done with my demo. Thank you.